So y'all know, they don't joke. All my niggas want that dope. But 20 stacks, I need some more. Before I live in the ghetto, that's enough. Now I'm back. If you gangsta, show your stack. It's the hustle, and I'm big zone. From the ghetto, take a look at my gear. On the king, and I'm still rapping, yeah, that's a hustler. With a six-pack of beer, do it look like I walk in fear. Hell no, head up, good shit's gotta be better. So I lost my job, fucking I ain't sweater. Back to the streets, the homie still where I met him. My venue is plus, some my albums, homies go picked up with a badass connection. Try to come up without no connection. I rest in line and constantly right with my weapon. Focus on the game. Blow up the Hendersons, intentions. Don't play with me, my attitude is like cool. But more ahead, especially when my pop is trying to get money. I do. I ain't gotta move. From the ghetto. So y'all know, they don't joke. All my niggas want that dope. But 20 stacks, I need some more. Before I live in the ghetto, that's enough. Now I'm back. If you gangsta, show your stack. It's the hustle, and I'm big zone. From the ghetto, sitting in the cold. Waiting for the wake up, so I can wait to show. We stepping what happened, ask no questions, nobody knows. I never had no feelings, my truth is always shown. No need to permission, I'm blowing up this microphone. So I'm rapping, I'm laughing, yapping, your life on its own. I'm focused. Sometimes I find myself all alone. My intention is to be successful, that's the goal. Don't you shit there, do something, get it done. Stay focused on the zone. I keep it real, so when I walk, I'm fantastic. Not a Nazi, that's my MO. So call me when you need to know the slow. Cause I'm still right here in the gap. I come call, right here. Never fall. So y'all know, they don't joke. All my niggas want that dope. But 20 stacks, I need some more. Before I live in the ghetto, that's enough. Now I'm back. If you gangsta, show your stack. It's the hustle, and I'm big zone. I don't even want just nobody. Trust is like a lot of me. Please keep the bullshit, cause I'm real, I gotta eat. Niggas all faking. 365 constantly. I really don't trust you smiling at me. Trying to knock me. Stop. Just like me. Copy, change like it's mine. Jockey, I almost don't trust my mind. This shit just chopped up, thinking you ain't grimy. Mama told me never trust a bean. Mama, yeah, you right, that's elementary. Automatically, never trust the city streets. Easy. Niggas acting funny when they got money. Want my money, turn them into enemies. Homeboy, why you looking me? Go and tell that one of me. So y'all know, they don't joke. All my niggas want that dope.
Yo, what's up? This is the 103 Crazy Drop Off Radio Pod. Number 2, this is your host, Crazy Chaos. You know what I mean? And we're most definitely here to talk about these rappers that performed, came up missing, went to the club, left together, and just came up missing. How the fuck that happened, man? The Bermuda Triangle ain't that cold, yo. Not that cold. No traces of a whereabout. Nothing like that. Waiting for my people to get on in here. When y'all come on in, please press the like button. Get the likes buttons up. You know what I mean? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Get the like button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you show your love and make sure you rate that like button. Wear that motherfucker out if you can. You know what I mean? So yeah, what we want to get at is that one of our stories right here. This story, it kind of hit me because I used to rap and do shows around the hood too. You know what I mean? And it's crazy how they just came up missing like that. That never happened. And it's three of y'all. It's three of y'all. Come on, man. Three people come up missing together one time. Something shady's behind this right here. Something that's real googly for real. These three brothers right here. Something, something's real irky behind this scene. These guys, young guys too. I mean, what happened to these fellas? Do anybody know? Because to me, it just seemed more bad. You know, we got the little white guy. He all up in our shit, but you know, the police department they don't have nothing. The mother she already given up. She just want the body to come back. She wants the body to come back for the guy right here up front on the left, Mr. Kelly, Marty Kelly. You know, this is bad. And today's date is February the 2nd, 2023. And they've been missing since January 21st. Can you believe this? That's a long time to be missing. So I'm gonna get this off of here real quick. But yeah, Armani Kelly, his mother been reaching out with the media, trying to get everything going. Um, it's bad. I mean, but if you don't know what happened to these rappers, of course, they were supposed to do a show in Michigan once again at the 31 Lounge, January 21st. And I don't know why one guy's name is the head of everything in the tabloids, Armani Kelly. But what about the other guys? I mean, they came up missing too. But Armani's mother is, I guess, she pushing to get his body back. So I guess while that's he's ahead the whole police tabloid thing. So police in Michigan are still searching for these three rappers almost 2 weeks after they mysteriously went missing following a canceled show in Detroit. Armani Kelly, 27, and his friend Dante Wicker and Montanya Givens, both 31, were supposed to go to the City Lounge 31 for January 21st, where Kelly was supposed to perform for the second time in his rising music career. However, it's unclear whether Kelly ever arrived at the venue. A 3-hour drive from his home in Oscoda, Michigan, the event he was going to perform at was canceled because of technical difficulties. And sometimes that goes on, you know, when you're performing. Mics go bad, speakers or war or the cords are wore out. They got short sending people to spill beer all over it. You know what I mean? And sometimes you either got to replace it with another microphone or another whole uh, speaker. It's crazy in the bars or those clubs. But I don't see how they came up missing together. Together? No, they came together, peeked everything out, and left. And they was missing. I mean, we gotta get down to the bottom of this. Now, this is a this was right here, this is a mystery. Right here. Can it be solved? I don't know, but we can try our damnedest to talk about it and just think of some where, when, what's, and how could have, would have, and is it possible? You know, but after several days without finding any answer and investigating, police have called these cases extraordinary. Extraordinary. That means they ain't never heard no shit like this. It's extra. It rarely happens. Rarely happens to these, that anybody, any police get any cases like this. It's crazy. These guys right here, young guys. So, yeah, we're trying to figure out where is these guys. Why really ain't nobody talking about it? Well, people didn't start talking about it till today. They should have been talking about this a long time ago. You know, something got to hit the heart somewhere close to somebody's neighborhood. What's up? Like somebody's uncle, somebody baby daddy, brother. Come on, y'all. Why is just this man's mother, Miss Kelly, is talking about her son? What about the other mothers and the other family members? Why are they not talking about these other guys that's missing? You know, make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to you, to us. Montanya Givens, Dante Wicker. Where's they people at? Why is nobody worried about them? We want to know because they all three of them was together. So, Commander Michael McGinnis of Detroit Police said at a Monday news conference that there is no evidence of activity on the men's phone since the evening of the canceled show. According to the New York Times, a car that Kelly drove was found in Warren, a city north of Detroit, on January 23rd, with no signs of the three men. Now, they found the car. And see, what I read before, it was found somewhere like in a ditch or something like that, muddy, with no license plates. No, that's heavy. That's deep right there. In a ditch, nobody in it, no license plate, and it's muddy. Shit. Can you imagine your sons or your daughters not coming home, but they found the car and ain't no activity on their phone, on Facebook, Instagram, no texting, no calls in or out, and they just vanish without a trace. That's what this is. This is vanishing without a trace, literally, literally without a trace. Not funny, y'all, but it's literally. I keep trying to pronounce that shit. But law enforcement teams in Warren, Oscoda, and Melvindale have now joined forces in investigating the case, according to Detroit police, who said it's particularly unusual for three people to go missing under the same circumstances. When you are dealing with an adult that's missing, it's usually one person, McGinnis said. And that's true. Just one person you got to look for. But three people? That's deep. Wow. Kelly's fiance, Taylor Perry, who is from Grand Rapids, said the last contact she had with him about 5 p.m. on January 24th, first, over the phone. He told her about the show being canceled, and he said he will look for another venue in Detroit that was holding open mic session. Open mic sessions is, you just come in there, and if a lot of people ain't really already scheduled up to do a poem or rap or do a show, a song, you can just do it without scheduling an event for you to perform. You can just go in and do your thing. That's why we call it open mic. Perrin told the Times that her messages to Kelly had stopped delivery by 9 p.m. on that night. This was a particular case for her concern because they live in different cities and calls and messages were a major part of the communication. He always had contact with Perrin and said, "We didn't go hours without talking or at least sending a text to let the other one know we're okay." So my mind is racing. I couldn't sleep at all at night. The following day, she reached out to Kelly's mother to ask if he had contacted any family or friends. His mother reported he was missing on January 22nd, the day after the performance was canceled. McGinnis said, "Who are Kelly Wicker Givens? Who are they?" So now they want to get you to know these people before we can find these people. So now they want to give you a face and a background on these people. That's just how a shady motherfucker is. I care about their background. I care that they're human, they got family, and that's what's up. 9 out of 10, they got a family that's out there looking for them, worried about them. Want them to come home. Plain and simple. So I gotta bear with me, though. I'm just coming up with this head code. According to Perrin, Kelly met Wicker and Givens when they was in prison together. She said that her fiance was turning his life around following his release in 2022 after serving 8 years for armed robbery. According to Perrin, he's been working on his music career and taking classes at the trade school. She also said that she and Kelly were in the early stages of planning their wedding and hoping to buy a home. Relatives of Wicker and Gibbons reported the man missing after the news of Kelly's disappearance broke in the local media on January 27th. Speaking at the news conference on Tuesday, Police Chief James E. White said of the investigation, what was the most concerning, candidly, was that the fact of there has been no activity on their phones since they've been reported missing. And that's very, very concerning. That's an unusual circumstances. So they still they don't have a clue. They don't have nothing. They just got a car. They will have to go by that car and be careful with the mud, whatever, so they can get any type of DNA, prints, clothes. They gotta look for the smallest thing because that car is their only lead to anything. That car and maybe some footprints. I'm pretty sure because if it's in some mud, they got tire tracks, they got footprints, and it probably didn't happen right there. I'm thinking whatever happened, I don't think it happened right there. Because what happened to the license plates? The license plates is off the car, people, and it's muddy. The car ain't all the way in the mud, so why is the car muddy in the back end of it? You got to ask those questions. Why is it muddy? Sheesh. White said the case was under investigation by his department, homicide and missing persons unit. As the frustration and concerns increased with each passing day without answers, Kelly's fiance and mother has moved to a launch an investigation of their own. Hell yeah, damn right. There you go. Go ahead and look for your kids. Don't wait for the police to look for your kids. Because get out there yourselves. Scour the fucking ghetto, every corner, every hood. Yo, you can't ask everybody. And ask somebody to help. Somebody to help you. What is born? Somebody get out there, a search party. It'll happen. Trust me. If it was mine, I'll be everywhere. Everywhere. I'll be fucking like Batman with all my fucking tools on me. Trust me, I'm on that. My head goes there. It goes there and it'll go there. Our determination and love for him was been driving us the whole time. Perrin said, according to the Times, and not knowing whether the man I'm supposed to marry is dead or alive, I can't stop until I see his face again. And won't. I won't. She continued without how many days it's been? It's hard to not believe he's still out there, alive. But I can't sit here and tell everybody, oh, I think he's dead. Because I don't know. And the world is a crazy place. Until I see a body, I'm not going to believe it. So she's already claiming that. She's already saying that. She's done with it. The mother's already made up her mind on what is going on with these three gentlemen right here. What is happening? Where is these guys at? How is it possible? Three men come on missing. Did something go wrong in between that ride home or the ride to another venue between amongst of them? Did something happen? Did they get into an argument? Did all three of these guys get into an argument? Did something happen? And they try to clean up the act? Could that be possible? and then they just went in hiding. Because remember, they was all in prison together. I ain't trying to say you can't, just because you're in prison, you can't come out as a new man and recreate a new life for yourself and stand for something better than what you came into prison being like. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying shit happens. Argumentative shit happens. I know when we used to go do our shows, yo, we'll get fucked up before we even go. We'll get lit. Excuse my language. We'll get lit. Couple drinks, yo. Roll up a couple L burners, you know what I mean? Do a thing. Yo, then go up on stage. And we probably got a drink with the mic right here, doing the thing, rocking the crowd. That's how it was. And then once you get off, you still partying in the club. Because you're watching the other acts that were supporting you supporting them. So it's easy to get into something if they're already lit on their way to the club and coming from the club. Maybe something happened, but between them. But let's hopefully say nothing did happen between them at all. It did. So I want to know, what is actually like. What do you think about it? What do you think is possible that happened with these guys, these men? Because these men are like still young, man. Still young. They got families out here. And I'm tripping because I'm not hearing from the other families. Why not? Why are we not hearing from them other families? I want to know this. Please, somebody tell me. Please, somebody tell me. So, I'm actually gonna put the link up pretty soon because I want to hear from the people in the audience. I want to hear from the people who is listening and watching the show. Who's actually curious too, also, because I know y'all got peoples. But before we do that, let's go over to my man over here, homeboy. Yo, I can't believe they didn't drop charges with R. Kelly. Can you believe that? Kells, yo, that's crazy, right? I told you, ain't nothing too crazy. What you think is crazy chaos out here? I mean, check it out. They got your boy, prosecutor R. Kelly, sex abuse charges to be dropped. Chicago prosecutor is dropping sex abuse charges against R. Kelly. Let's hear it. You want to hear it? Here you go.
Tomorrow morning, counsel for Mr. Robert Kelly is scheduled to appear in court over the indictments that we brought forth nearly 4 years ago, charging him with 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse involving 4 victims. I'm here to inform you that the Cook County State's Attorney's Office will no longer be pursuing these indictments. Back in 2019, I stood in this very room and asked for anyone who was a victim or witness to crimes allegedly perpetrated by Mr. Kelly to come forward. Since that time, we've set up a hotline to allow for victims and witnesses, both locally and nationally, to contact our office with any information that they received. In the course of the several weeks after that plea for survivors to come forward, we received hundreds of tips and pieces of evidence that spread far and wide throughout the country. My team of assistant state's attorneys and victim witness who are here today, and I will introduce them momentarily, worked tirelessly to run down the accusations that were being made to determine whether the information was being provided was credible. In the course of that time, we received evidence, physical evidence, including a tape of child pornography involving Mr. Kelly that was subsequently used in his federal trial here in Chicago. Since that time, Mr. Kelly was convicted in 2021 of 9 counts of racketeering predicated on criminal conduct, including the sexual exploitation of children, forced labor, and violations involving the coercion and transportation of women and girls in interstate commerce to engage in illegal sexual activity by a federal grand jury in Brooklyn, New York. That court sentenced Mr. Kelly to 30 years in prison on June 29, 2022. As you all are aware, here in Illinois, the Illinois Federal Court in September of 2022, the jury found Mr. Kelly guilty on 3 counts of child pornography and 3 counts of child enticement. Sentencing has not yet been rendered in that case. However, Mr. Kelly faces a minimum of 10 to 90 years in prison in the Illinois Federal Court.
How does an Ohio...
Man. So I think, is that it?
make his first legal sports bet?
The right decision on our first bet will make the weekend a hell of a lot more fun. Head.
Oh, okay. That was it. So, yeah. Mr. Kelly, he's getting free up out here. Kelly is out here. It's about to be free out here. He's about to be out here, free out here. And you know he's about to literally blow the fuck up. You know that, right? You know he got some songs ready to push out here. He got some songs ready to drop. He got some songs that's ready to go, yo. And I think everybody is going to want to buy his shit. This shit going to fucking outsell. It's going to go like probably double platinum. Maybe triple platinum shit. Just because he been locked up. He been plotting on making some shit. Now he done suffer even more. An artist ain't an artist until he suffered. Usually when it's heartbroken, feel like you're down, can't result to nothing else. You have to think about it, and then he makes hits. But he been down. He been locked up. I'm pretty sure that nigga feel heartbroken too. And you know he misses kids. So, is he gonna come out banging? Making crazy ass music about getting booty pop? Has he been getting booty pop? Y'all think Kelly been booty pop? I'm just asking. I mean, I don't think he been getting booty pop. I hope the nigga ain't been getting booty pop. You know what I mean? That wouldn't even be cool. You know what I mean? But hopefully he'll be writing some shit about what's been going on. You know what I mean? About how he been living, how he been struggling. I'll let her see that shit. That shit'll be raw. That would be love to see. We'll let her see that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send out some links out real quick. You know what I mean? And hopefully I can hear from y'all. I'm gonna hear from y'all. So let me send out the links real quick. Boom. Check your emails. Check your emails. It's being copied. As a matter of fact, let me put them right here. Put them right here in the chat. So y'all should be able to see it right there in the chat. That's the wrong chat. I need to get it in there. Okay, we'll put it in the chat right here. Boom. Hit that link if you want to come up and stream your chat with me. Chat with your boy Crazy Chaos. I see we got Melissa in the house, Sammy in the house, the blessed one, Alicia in the house. Hey, mama. I got my sisters with me. We are Family, the real fam. Yo, you gotta love it. Don't be shy. Come on up. I put the link right there in the chat. And I want to know about what y'all think about R. Kelly getting loose, about to get loose, and tell me what y'all think about, of course, the three guys that just came up missing. Tell me something good. Hit the likes. If you're coming in, hit the likes. Get them on up. Get them up. I'm back. Don't nobody want to come up and talk? The link is right there. Okay. Okay, we got Cool Jack 309 in the building. What's up, Cool Jack? How you doing? You got to come off mute. You on mute.
I'm doing much better. Thanks for asking, Crazy Chaos.
Yo, thanks for being here with us.
Yeah, I had a little situation, I'm trying to get over this soreness and things of that nature.
Well, you know you're going to get better. You're going to get better every day. Because for one,
Yeah.
you're black. You're black. You're queen. You're a beautiful queen, and you're doing your thing. So don't let nothing stop you at all. Don't let no germ, no disease, nobody, no creep, no. I want to see cuss words, but I ain't gonna say it at all.
Yeah.
So
We've
tell me
been there. We've been through that one before.
Hey, what's up, family?
what's going on, fam.
Hey, what's going on, Miss Alicia? Is that you or Melissa?
That's Alicia.
Oh, Alicia.
You know what? Y'all could be sisters. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
y'all could be sisters for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's going on? I heard you
Yeah.
talking about Mr. R. Kelly there.
Oh,
Okay.
I want to give who in the right mind just leaves their car stranded like that? No, nobody does that. And correct me if I'm wrong, brother Kenny. That was his mother's car they found.
Yeah. Yeah, that was his mother's.
Yeah. I just saw a link
Oh,
I
just
sent
ditched
to you,
it.
Chaos. That um
That.
they were talking about the car. The car wasn't found in a ditch. It was found with a juvenile driving it. And the juvenile must have drove it into a ditch when he was being chased down.
Word. Yeah, because I seen the picture. I seen the car of it in the ditch.
Uh-huh.
So
So I just sent you a little link of that.
yeah, send me that. I'm gonna have to check that out so I can air it out.
Yeah, it's you should have it now.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent you quite a few links.
Okay.
But yeah, this 15-year-old in Warren, they caught him in the car.
Yeah, the whole situation is just sad. I mean,
It is. They
wow.
said they claimed there was no blood or nothing that
I mean, I'm
looked
praying
like
for all of
there
them.
was anything of foul nature
Um,
done in the car.
it's
So
kind of to be
whatever,
expected. Like,
yeah,
just don't
whatever,
disappear.
yeah. So whatever is going to be um thought of is not anything that happened in that car. So right now, with them having the juvenile, they're hoping that the juvenile will talk and say where he found the car or where he got the car from. Which in Detroit, you never can know, you never can tell. But yeah, they're soon going to be probably rallying up a bunch of people. because you know that 15-year-old's gonna talk.
Now, what I'm trying to do, Sammy, I'm trying to find the link that you sent me in the email. So,
Yeah. Go to your end, the last ones you sent.
is it the very last message you sent, or is you sent me like 3 of them?
Yeah, it's the first one. It's the go down from the last one. It should be the third one down.
Okay. No, actually, it's the first one. It's the first one.
Okay.
All right. So let's check this out since this is new, fresh news right here. Let me check this out. Wow. So boy 15 found which car belongs to one of the 3 missing men from Michigan. An unidentified juvenile was picked up and worn with the automobile of O'Malley Kelly, who along with 2 other artists has not been seen since January 21st. Okay. So do they got the picture of this guy, this teenager?
No, because he's a juvenile, they can't show his face.
Right. I keep
Yeah. So.
juvie shit. I forget about. I'm glad my juvie record has been cleared. Can't nobody look at that. Can't nobody look at my adult one either. Yeah, I said it. Adult record. Can't find it. So, Faker Network, you can never say you know my damn background.
Right.
So police near Detroit found a car belonging to one of the 3 missing rappers who has not been seen nearly for 2 weeks, officials said Thursday. A 15-year-old boy was picked up last week accused of having the automobile of the missing rapper Armani Kelly. Warren Police Commissioner William Dreyer told NBC News. So let's peek this footage out right here and see if they got something new for us.
I'll never see that beautiful smile.
Lori Kemp and Taylor Perrin can't help but think the worst after the disappearance of son and fiance, 28-year-old Armani Kelly, also known as Marley Whoop.
I just pray that he's out there somewhere. We need him.
On January 21st, he, along with 2 others now identified as Dante Wicker out of Melvindale and Montoya Givens, were supposed to be performing at Lounge 31. Sadly, they never made it.
He was trying so hard to promote his rap. And do you know how guilty I feel that my son...
Now wait, they said that they never made it. And the other people said that they came to check the equipment. And then they left.
Right.
So, y'all journalists, get y'all story right. Which one is it?
Picked up these 2 other young men.
His mother traveled all the way from Oscoda tracking the vehicle Armani was driving using OnStar, taking matters into her own hands.
The next day, I went by myself and canvassed on Gratiot and stayed there till dusk, passing out flyers.
The vehicle popped up in several locations before being recovered from an apartment complex in Warren. Authorities from 4 cities, Oscoda, Melvindale, Warren, and Detroit, have now been working on the investigation. Sadly, Lori and Taylor say so far they feel they've been failed by all.
Nobody wanted to believe us when the cops had the car and they wanted us to pick it up. They're like, oh, he's probably just with another woman inside of one of these apartments.
But
oh my God.
It's now taking the lead, says it's doing everything in its power to find the 3 men alive.
We've got license plate readers, we've got green light cameras, and I'm confident that using those tools will help us get the answers that these families deserve.
Realistically, Lori says she understands there's a chance she'll never see her son alive again. At this point, she just wants closure.
I want to lay him to rest
Right.
and try to move on.
I know that's right, Mama. Facts.
That's sad.
Hell yeah.
And it's even sadder that the police would tell that girl something like that.
Yeah.
You
What the
know,
fuck is wrong with her?
you trying to leave the pictures up, Chaos.
Hold on. Trying to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad that they would even make that insinuation that
Yeah.
he's doing something. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to ignore the fact that they're actually missing. But let it have been a white guy. See, they're telling her that because she's white. Let that have been a white guy come up missing, and it's a black woman. They looking for him
Immediately.
24/7.
Immediately, like you said.
Other thing that Another thing that just came across my mind too, I wonder if drugs was involved. I wonder if they were supposed to, let's say, beg something for somebody.
That's what I was saying. Like at the beginning.
And something, because something
I guess
is
it depends.
just
I
not
guess
adding
it,
up.
I guess it depends on
Is
how
it
long.
anything at this point? Because they know the mom is on to something. They know the mom is close. We as mothers are going to protect our children and to keep them from harm. Feel like the mom knows something and the mom is
Alicia, your mic is messing up.
I'm hoping that
Can you
it's
hear me?
nothing to do with drugs. Yeah, we can hear you now. Finna say what you were saying. You there, Alicia? Hey, Melissa, welcome
No.
to the room.
Hello?
I was saying, finish saying what you were saying. You kind of choppy back there.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey, fam.
Oh no, I was saying, you know, I just think that they're trying to steer the mom away from the, and the mom know that all of this BS that they feeding her is exactly what it is. It's BS. Like she said, she knows something is wrong. She dead at this point.
Chaos, can you bring the screen with the boys back up there?
And X no morning. So it's definitely something wrong here.
Yeah, it's a any. I see like a 5-way where anything go. I see 5 things that can happen. It's five things that can possibly go down. But I don't want to say that because I don't want to put shit in the universe. But it's definitely creepy. Like they said, it's not normal. It's extraordinary. This is a real mystery. How they gonna solve that? Where the boy get the car from? But I want to know that personally. I'm gonna play this back.
I'll never see that beautiful smile.
Lori Kemp and Taylor Perrin can't help but think the worst after the disappearance of son and fiance, 28-year-old Armani Kelly, also known as Marley Whoop.
I just pray that he's out there somewhere. We need him.
On January 21st, he, along with 2 others now identified as Dante Wicker out of Melvindale and Montoya Givens, were supposed to be performing at Lounge 31. Sadly, they never made it.
He was trying so hard to promote his rap. And do you know how guilty I feel that my son picked up these 2 other young men?
His mother traveled all the way from Oscoda tracking the vehicle Armani was driving using OnStar, taking matters into her own hands.
The next day, I went by myself and canvassed on Gratiot and stayed there till dusk, passing out flyers.
The vehicle popped up in several locations before being recovered from an apartment complex in Warren. Authorities from 4 cities, Oscoda, Melvindale, Warren, and Detroit, have now been working on the investigation. Sadly, Lori and Taylor say so far, they feel they've been failed by all.
Nobody wanted to believe us when the cops had the car and they wanted us to pick it up. They're like, oh, he's probably just with another woman inside of one of these apartments.
But the Detroit Police Department that's now taking the lead says it's doing everything in its power.
Plate readers, we've got green light cameras, and I'm confident that using those tools will help us get the answers that these families deserve.
Realistically, Lori says she understands there's a chance she'll never see her son alive again. At this point, she just wants closure.
I want to lay him to rest and try to move on.
Yo.
At the request of 30th Judicial District Attorney General Steve Mulroy, TBI special agents are investigating the circumstances leading to an officer-involved shooting that occurred in Memphis this afternoon. Preliminary information indicates that at approximately 12 noon, officers with the Memphis Police Department were called to a business in the 5100 block of Poplar Avenue due to an individual suspected of trespassing. About 30 minutes later, the same individual is believed to have gotten into a confrontation with another citizen inside a Poplar White Station library. According to initial reports, as the 2 officers attempted to talk to the individual, he produced a weapon and shot one of the officers. The second officer returned fire, striking the individual. He was pronounced deceased at the scene. The injured officer was transported to a local hospital in extremely critical condition. TBI agents are working to independently determine the series of events leading to the shooting, including collecting evidence and conducting interviews. Throughout the process, investigative findings will be shared with the District Attorney General for his further review and consideration. The TBI acts solely as fact finders in its cases and does not determine whether the actions of an officer were justified in these types of matters.
Damn, some more shooting going down in Memphis. What's going on?
Our family, we've suffered so much.
Memphis is going crazy.
20, almost 24 years. And it's really hard for us.
Adnan Syed was emotional and surrounded by family on his way out of the Maryland Court of Appeals in Annapolis Thursday. He is the appellee in a case before the 3-judge panel, and he spoke with 11 News and other reporters outside shortly after oral arguments concluded.
It's hard for my dad. It's hard for my mom. It's hard for my younger brother. You know, and it's just, it seems like our family, we just always go unnoticed.
Adnan Syed walked into the courthouse Thursday as a free man, something that has not happened in nearly 24 years, but made possible after his murder conviction was erased by a circuit court judge back in September at the request of the state's attorney, who cited evidence in the 1999 murder of Hae-Min Lee that was never shared with the defense. The victim's brother, Young Lee, appealed, and today his lawyers told the court Mr. Lee had the right to participate in that part of the case. But that is a moot point, Syed's attorneys argued, because the conviction was vacated, and so there is no case.
Wow.
Ain't no case.
No case. That's what happens when you hold information back. The case, the whole case gets thrown out, and then you leave families wondering what happened.
Damn. And we stumbled up on that story right there after the one story about Arminius Kelly.
Yeah, we have to wait until they get more information out about. What I want to know is why any of the other families haven't mentioned their people missing. So is it that the other 2 got together and decided that they was going to take him? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm That's what I've been saying. Like, you know,
Allegedly,
it looks
allegedly, because I don't hear none of their families reaching out about it.
about nothing.
And it's been on several news outlets. It's not just the one or two.
Come
It's
on.
been on like at least, I say at least 10 or 12 different news outlets
Yeah, that's people not even worried about y'all. Nobody worried about y'all.
and radio stations. And so I'm wondering if not that the other two might have had something to do with just the one missing.
Yeah, the Crooked State's attorney handled that case.
Yeah.
Oh, so you heard about that, Lisa? You heard about that case in your city, huh? About the last video footage we just watched. It's crazy. That means that they don't have nobody, or they out there doing something, or they did something to that boy, and they hiding. They hiding.
I have a question. Did they ever do that purge?
The what again?
The purge. Where they released the prisoners out or something like that?
I never heard anything more about it. When I talked to my relatives, some of my relatives, and my cousin in Chicago, she said that they ain't heard nothing about them letting go no 400 murderers, rapists, and drug dealers.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm
remember you.
thinking maybe that might have been relatable to what's going on and why these guys are missing. There's all. I mean, it could be a variety of different things. It could be gang related. It could be drug related. It could be over a female. It could be money situations.
Yeah, it could be a lot of things.
But there's
That's what I'm
I
nothing.
guess once we find out exactly whose equipment it was, you know what I'm saying? Because his family is the only ones that's speaking up.
Yeah, that's odd to me.
And it's odd, yeah.
So that's very
And it's
suspect.
been, I mean, what they say, 12 days? It's been like 12 or 13 days and nobody's came up and said anything. So that's just kind of odd.
It can't go left like that.
Yeah.
That's not the Bermuda Triangle. They did not get abducted, people, by aliens. Please don't be coming talking about aliens, then swoop them up out the car. Nah, ain't no shit like that popping off. Not no Detroit, Michigan, and a damn juvenile is found driving the car. We found that late. That's the latest update on the story that we found out. Before then, it was just the car in the ditch. Now we found out that the little boy had the car. And they haven't released his name or his picture. So I'm pretty sure they questioned him. Why they haven't come out with anything as far as that? Tell me that.
Because they probably trying to hold on to whatever they got out of him so that they could be able to do a thorough investigation behind it and not taint the evidence that they might come across. So there's a lot of reasons why they ain't saying nothing, but I'm just stunned that the other families have not said anything.
Maybe the families are involved.
Could be.
That's a far fetched to be throwing the real out.
He basically got.
I know, but
got out
anything is possible.
everything
It's
got
all
found.
allegedly.
You know,
It's all allegedly, but yeah, I mean,
Is of
it's got to be some reason.
our state's attorney. And
But anyway,
go ahead, Melissa.
moving on to we'll have to get more information up on those boys and look more information up on the other two to see if we can't find their relatives or the relations.
Yeah, I think something should come out about that juvenile
Yeah.
at least before Saturday. I mean, that's gonna drop. It gotta drop. I mean, you know, that's just crazy. I mean, I'm still waiting for them other people to talk on behalf of them other two people that's missing. But it could be their family. Their family probably is. They probably beefing up with them. What type of beef? What type of argument did they get? Want to chime in on that? Allegedly, we're gonna say allegedly. They could have been that the other two. What you said? What you just said?
Do you think? Wait. What was the question?
The question was, do you think it could have been they had beef or something went down and they just waited for the right time to let it happen, to make whatever happen? Like you said, it could have been their family members, like you just said.
Yeah, it could have been their family members. It could have been. I mean, they have a history of being in jail, right? So it could have been people in prison and that they might have had beef with. It could have been that they were supposed to receive money and they got gypped out of their money, and instead of receiving money, they received something else. It could be anything. This 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 situation is a little bit messy. It's a little bit messy because nobody don't know what's going on, and there's no trails to the body. Hell, it could have been two that knocked off one, or one knocking off two of them, and the other one is on the run. It could be a variety of different things, but you got to think outside the box for a minute and see what's going on, and try to get as much facts as possible to piece the puzzle together.
Yeah, those are facts. Those are facts. You got to think outside the box, shit. Because I mean, that's scary, man. I'm going to pick you up. I'm coming to pick you up, and then all of a sudden, I'm just missing.
Yeah.
And
It's a crazy situation.
I mean, if anybody else got something to say, feel free to hit that link. Put the link back in the chat. Feel free to hit that link. That'll lead you right to StreamYard. You'll be up on the panel. Give us your thoughts, your opinion. And then it can be whatever your thoughts is. We can probably connect something, or maybe you know something. If you know something, you don't have to show your face. You come up here and just say what you want to say. Ain't no plants here. Ain't none of that bullshit. No, no fucking feds here. We ain't even going to pretend like, you know what I'm saying, we're in a movie. This ain't 007 fucking live on YouTube. This ain't that type of party over here. I mean, plants and fucking spies and shit. Hey, get the fuck out of here. We ain't doing that over here. No.
Oh, God.
This is a crazy drop off, and you drop whatever you got on your head off. Drop it off. Your opinion. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna put a ugly booger up, but I don't even want to put that ugly booger up here on my damn page. Might fuck up
Oh
my
God. You mean the McGilla one?
the McGilla,
Oh
the number
jeez.
one. Yo, this ugly motherfucker, man. Like, yo. Matter of fact,
That
hold on.
picture makes me want to. That picture made me get mad for a minute. I wanted to go and fight somebody. You that damn ugly.
Fight somebody, shit. Nigga, that make a nigga wish dinosaurs was back so they can attack that motherfucker if it ever come near my house. Get to that bitch first. Exterminate that motherfucker, please.
Oh God. That is a sight for sore eyes, for real, for real.
But no, she talking about everybody in the motherfucking everybody on Clubhouse, everywhere, on live. You know what I'm saying? You running your shit because you all on this nigga dick. And this nigga talking about I'm obsessed with nigga. Ain't nobody obsessed with you, nigga. You want somebody to be obsessed with you. You want somebody to be looking for you. Want to be in a movie. You an acting ass nigga. And it's all right. You can be that acting ass nigga. Tell them whatever the fuck you wish. I know that shit ain't right. You know what I mean?
Mm.
This nigga love to lie. This nigga lie for a living. He lie for a living. And they believe him like some fools. I'm trying to find it. I'm really trying to find it.
You gonna put that up?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna put that motherfucker up.
Oh jeez.
Why
I
not put
just
it up?
ate.
Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna respect this stomach.
No, I think I could hold it down. I think I could hold it down.
Man, I had to hold it down. Like you might need some Pepto Bismol.
Just warn me.
You said warn you before I put it up there?
Just warn me.
Nah,
Maybe I could just close my eyes. Just warn
I'm gonna
me.
make you throw up and everybody else throw up. Fuck you.
God. I'm not gonna
You know Yo, go get your kid. Go get your kids. Yo, see what they say. Yo, see what they say.
No.
Like, mommy, I want to be that. I want to be that for Halloween.
No.
Please, mommy, I want to be that for
No.
Halloween. No.
Hell no.
I wouldn't buy my kids her fucking costume for shit.
You know you
This
think
motherfucker
she's
talk.
sexy.
Motherfucker talk. She thinks she's sexy, yeah. She thinks she's sexy by them ugly ass weed pictures she got on her damn PTR.
I said, you know you think she's sexy.
Oh, get the fuck, man. Never that. Never that. This is not fucking sexy.
Oh jeez.
Hell no. That ain't sexy.
Oh jeez. I gotta go to
That's how, that's what the fuck she really be talking, that bullshit. The Clubhouse. Get that ugly ass shit off my motherfucking screen. That's crazy. Ugh. And this is what people deal with when they come in there. That's what they deal with.
Oh God. Oh.
Did you like that? Did you like that?
Oh God. Oh God.
You all right? You cool?
I'm going to throw up. Scare it. I gotta get up.
That's wig on, wig off, and face on, face off. So thank you for coming in, tuning in to 103 Crazy Drop Off, the radio pod number 2. Just came at you, and y'all have some respect. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Rape that like button. Tap on that motherfucker as hard as you can, fast as you can. Please, dude, show some love. I mean, let me get back at y'all. Peace. Real nigga out.